Start from the beginning.
I can't.
Like hello. No, but like, hello.
Hi, I'm Constantine. I'm treasurer of Nepomuk UK, and I'm here with Nadia Themis, who's an international life and business coach. She runs her own company. She runs her own foundation, the Meliseli Foundation, which helps the less fortunate. You know.
Yeah.
Do you want to describe it? I think you could describe it. We'll cut this bit out as well.
Yeah, okay. So hi, thank you for having me. It's a big honor to be here with you, and I'm very happy. And yeah, so you want to elaborate more about Meliseli?
Yeah, let's start with that.
Okay. As you said, I'm a life coach and business coach, which means that coaching is a more practical method in helping you to empower yourself and have a better lifestyle. And in business coaching is how you can develop yourself within the business or your own business in order to be more successful. So Meliseli came 2 years ago. I founded it and I have been supporting that from my company completely myself, and it has to do with empowering and supporting, guiding less fortunate children, as you said before. And Meliseli, it's the combination of my parents' name, Melis and Ellie, and I dedicate this to them. And we have a good cooperation, let's say, in Cyprus with other big non-profit organizations, with Karaiskakio, that they help children with cancer. And I think that it's very promising.
If someone wants to approach you, if someone in need wants to approach the foundation, how would they do so? Through a website?
Yes, there is. For now, we have a friend actually that he will do the website like in donation to our organization. But for now, they can visit Meliseli through nadiathemis.com.
Okay.
There is a column there that's Meliseli until we do its own website. So they can email there, and they can reach me anywhere. I'm everywhere on social media as Nadia Themis. So yeah,
we'll have all your links as well in any description on the videos.
Yeah.
Going on to that, you've made this foundation because you feel strongly about it. What in your life did you experience and you felt like you needed a foundation like this to help others?
Yeah, thank you for the question. Well, I come from a very poor family, and we had many hardships. And at the age of 15, I felt myself that I lost track. I was losing myself. In which sense, I was feeling very depressive. I didn't have friends. As I said before, we had many difficulties in our house, so this helped me to be very introvert, which is very weird now for someone that meeting me now, but I was a very introvert person. I didn't have any friends. And I lost track of myself. So I visited Idrima Panagidi, Foundation Panagidi in Cyprus, in Limassol. And they had theater organization, association, they had different groups. And I felt that I belong somewhere.
Okay. Do you feel like you needed to embrace that negativity though? And accept that it was there and not deny it?
You know, by denying the problem, it won't vanish the problem. And that's a big chapter to discuss about accepting and involving yourself through these negative feelings, through the negative problems, the hardships you have in your life. But visiting that foundation, for me it was a breakthrough because I felt that I wasn't insane, because I was reading Einstein, Nietzsche at the age of 13, which wasn't very normal for most of the children. So, I felt that I was weird. By going to that foundation, I felt that I was normal. It's okay, there are other kids that were studying other things that I could understand, but we had the sense of belonging. And we had guidance, we have social people, social workers, we have psychologists, and that helped me a lot. So having that in mind, I created Meliseli Foundation, which is on the long term, we would like to have a house where children or kids or teenagers or even adults can come there and visit, have a study room and feel that they can develop themselves.
Do you think that you learn those things you learned by going to that foundation, those lessons you apply now in your life?
Definitely.
Yeah.
First of all, for that foundation and the activities and the sense of belonging made me not to be a junkie, most probably. Yeah, I mean, I occupied myself. You know, sometimes if you don't understand what's happening around you or what's happening in your brain and your mind, you can't understand, then you are trying to find answers. And if you find the wrong people, you get influenced by the wrong people, so you start by wrong habits and all that. You know, personally, no one is born a bad person. It's the experiences that we have through our lives that guide us.
Yeah.
You know, there are many roads in our life. It's very important which road we are going to follow, and that foundation helped me to, first of all, keep my sanity and be away from the bad habits, let's say.
Do you owe your success to that, or is there anything else that you think really got you to where you were today?
You know, when growing up, and we were very poor. I mean, I was wearing second-hand clothes up to the age of 15. We were eating a lot of potatoes back then. Yeah.
Cypress potatoes,
Yeah,
that's such a bad thing.
Yeah. That's why now I don't like so much potatoes. I had enough. And but those hardships, my dad used to say to me that, you know, whatever you are doing, never stop dreaming.
Okay.
And that actually saved me and I had that in my mind all the time. And
So you had a goal, basically. There was something to work towards.
Yeah, you know, the goal was that, as Tony Robbins said, and I totally agree, in life there is your motivation, it's either desperation or inspiration. For mine was desperation.
Okay.
I didn't want that life that I had with my family to be my destiny. So that was my motivation.
I feel like a lot of kids, especially in London, Cypriot kids, they have a lot of facilities, you know, to be successful, but it is about mentality. I can understand the desperation side, but it's almost like some people have the world at their feet and they don't know how to embrace it. So it leads me to think there's something that prevents people from succeeding, like their growth as in their career or personally. What do you think stops them, such as procrastination, just not being motivated, maybe, like you say, not having that necessity to achieve?
You know, I think that, very good point. I think that you need to find your why. In life, you go study, you finish high school, you go to university, you get your degree, and then normally you go up to the workforce, right? So, but most of the people, they don't know why. I mean, they study, but they don't know their why. What is their why? Why I'm doing that? Why I'm a lawyer, for example? Why I want to be biologist? Why? Normally, you need to find your motivation, your inner motivation. For example, my motivation is helping other people. Why? Because I feel that maybe I'm helping my inner child. Now we are going too much in Freud, but maybe I feel that I helped myself back then, you know, by helping others.
Okay.
So that's my motivation, that's my why. For other people, their why might be that they want to help their family. You know, sometimes if part of your why is giving back to society, wow, that's a big motivation.
Yeah. But if someone was going to come to you today and they said, what 3 things do I need in order to succeed in my new career, what 3 words would you say?
First of all, be humble.
Okay.
You know, I remember myself when I graduated, I went back, I started working like a stockbroker, and I was feeling that I owned the world. Yeah, I'm a graduate from a university. I was feeling genius and all that, and then I realized that I knew nothing. And my dad, who didn't even finish school, high school, he said to me that, okay, you have the degree, but you don't have experience, so you know nothing. You know just theory.
Yeah.
And he was right. And from the moment that I realized that I need to be humble, I need to be open, and be ready to learn. Because okay, you have the education, the basic education, but it's very important to have the experience. Then you need to be humble in order to be open like a sponge, and get all the information.
I think that's a good point. I think a lot of people who have degrees, they expect a job to land on their feet, and through my own experience, you need to do everything you can to get your foot in the door and get that experience, because you're on a level playing field.
Yeah.
And I don't think people really appreciate that. There's thousands of kids in this country that have a degree, but what sets them apart? And what sets them apart, do you reckon?
Yeah, very true, because you need to, before you go, so let's take an example of a person that finished university and wants to get a job, okay? Then there are 15 or 20 other applicants, there are candidates for the specific job. They need to distinguish themselves from others, right? To stand you out, what stands you out. So you need to examine who you're having opposite you. For example, I would say to you, in Obama Foundation, I don't remember the name of the guy, but they hired a guy to be like the, not the CEO, part of the management. Why Obama hired that one? Because he made a research about Obama, and the candidate, had common interest with Obama's mother. So when he was in the interview, he used that, he said to Obama, yeah, like your mother, I did that research, I think it was in biology or something like that. And Obama was like,